break. Guys, welcome back to Trail Tested, and I got a special one for you today. This is the Helokeep ME-L. This is a cargo bike. Don't look down there, no spoilers. Now, this bike has a safety feature that I have been yelling and screaming every single review I have ever done for any of these moped style bikes. And I can't wait to show you what it is. So let's get it out of the box, go over some specs, and hit the trail. Let's go. And guys, welcome back to Trail Tested. And the Helokeep is in the house today. Now, this is a 48 volt with a 15 amp hour battery, 750 watt rear hub motor. But here's the kicker, got to tell you right away, this is not your typical hub motor back here. This is a Bafang motor. This Bafang rear hub motor right here puts out 1500 watts peak with 80 Newton meters of torque. Now, I gotta say, I think that's true. Bafangs are one of my favorite motors. They are top 3 in the world for sure right now. And with that power put out, they claim 28 miles an hour, so we'll put a test to that as well today. Now, with only having a 15 amp hour battery, you're good for about 40-45 miles of range there in that pedal assist 2 area. But that battery does have a built-in BMS system in there, so you are safe to charge at home. This is UL certified as well. Now, let's get into it. First things first. This thing looks awesome. This is a legit, real deal cargo bike. When I was first looking at the pictures online, I was a little skeptical. And now that I'm here in real life, this thing is legit. I'm liking it. This is very robust. This framework, this steel is very nice. It is thick. I'm not getting no flimsiness from it at all. Hitting a little quality control right there. You can see some of the machine welds. Actually pretty smooth, not bad. No real slag spitting out anywhere, nothing like that. Now, you got your basket right here. Here's the coolest part. If you want to do your own little thing down there, you just take it out with those 2 screws right there, and this basket slides right out. Along with that removable basket, you get yourself a removable bag too. This is awesome right here. I'm loving this. I don't think I'll have to bring my camera bag with me today. We'll try storing everything in there today. Very nice looking bag, and it is deep too. It is about half of my forearm there. The next thing sticking right out at me, of course, is this saddle. It is a saddle. It's got like that Texas leather look to it. I like it a lot. It's got that nice slope to keep you kicked back right there to keep you in your seat. And what's right underneath your saddle, we got some dual suspension back here. Now we got these dual coilover suspensions going down to this little 2-link setup here. Not bad right there. And keep swinging down here. It looks like we are fitted with some branded calipers here. 140 millimeter rotors. It's looking like that, maybe 160 millimeter. Now we are running mechanical brakes, but that's okay because mechanical brakes are much easier to service and easy to tune. And you know, we are hanging out on the Yangs, the Chow Yangs. I like these tires. They're a good budget-friendly tire there. The 20x4s, nice fatty tires right there. And we have some nice spoked wheels. All the spokes came in really nice and tight too. Didn't have to tighten any of those up. That's something I always look for and something you should too when purchasing a bike with spokes. As we swing from the tire right over to the pedal right here, it's got a decent sized chain ring. We'll see how good that does for high speeds pedaling. Coming running on back, and wow, look at that. We got a branded case back there with Shimano. Very cool to see. I like them. They're always trustworthy and good. They work good. This is the Touring. Nice. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Looks like I'm counting 7 gears on this bike here. Yeah, the pedals are nice. They got a few little nubby grippers on there. It's good to see those cleats. They are alloy feeling. Coming on back, we got a really nice mud guard back there. It covers a lot of that tire, so splishing and splashing in the rain shouldn't be no problems. And what is this? Look at this. Give me that. Ooh, this tail light is nice looking. I have not seen one of these on any e-bikes yet. Very slick. Swinging from the back to the front, you got the same braking setup. Very nice looking. It's clean. And climbing on up, we have some inverted forks. All right, that is good to see. And they're not just inverted. We have a little compression dial on there. We'll get to the trail and tune that to our liking. And with the nice Yangs on the front, we got that little front mud guard. Now, this is a little different. I test a lot of e-bikes and all of them are just like this, but none of them have this little duckbill lip on the back. I like that lip. It gives it a nice little sporty look right there. As we climb up the forks, wow, check out this headlight. Very unique. Huge halo style with the little Cyclops eye in there. Awesome. Very excited to see how this looks lit up on the trail. Now, this is a hefty bike and it can hold up to 350 pounds max load, but it is a very user-friendly bike. The seat height is not very high up at all. And the battery is removable. You got your key, pop it in there, take that out, hit that lock right there, push underneath, and there you go. Bring in the battery for some inside charging or whatever you need to do. And since the battery's out, check out the specs real quick right there. 48 volt, 15.6 amp hour, 748 watt hours. All right, let's get it back in there. Easy as pie. Line it up in its little homes, click it in, turn the key, and you are set to go. And cruising up the saddle right here, very nice and perforated. And there's our goodie basket right there. And then, pow, we got the handlebars. Very nice. I'm feeling right at home with these bars, actually. I like this. It looks like it got about a 60 millimeter rise on them. All right, swinging over to the grips. They're the ergonomic style rubber. Not bad. We got that quarter twist throttle. Ooh, nice snap on it. Yeah, little key feature down there. And the 7-speed Shimano right there. Pop that freshy ass. All right, popping on through. And we got the display. Very nice. We'll get into that in just a second. Coming on through. Nice. I like the dash pad. It's kind of got a little Star Trek feel to it. Like the clicks. Very nice. And checking out, we have our high beams and low beams. And coming up, and we are branded up top with the Wuxing grippers right there. It's a smooth classic design. It works. I can get my one finger in there, pull 2 fingers. Very nice. All right, let's get into it, shall we? We got a nice little safety feature right there. Ignition switch. Pop that one to the on position. Come on over. Hit this on button right there. And pow, instantly fires right up just like that. Cool LCD display right there. All right, pop that freshie off. Oh, so fresh and clean. It's popping pretty good out in the daylight out here. It's a little overcast day, but nonetheless, I can see it just fine. It looks good. All right, we got the control panel over here. Let's bump it up here and see what we got here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 levels of pedal assist. We got our trip, odometer, max, average, and you hit that setting button once, and you can turn down the display a little bit if you're riding at night. You want to bump it down. There you go, nice feature. All right, coming back over here, looks like we might have a little trail-friendly horn. Oh yeah, it is a nice little beeper. All right, then we got our blinkers. Left blinker, pow, right blinker, pow. Pretty sweet. Now the headlight, I can't wait to flick this on. Let's do it, pow. Now on the display, we got a little battery readout right there. We also got one down here. You just click the button, and I'll show you some powers up there if you got it stored inside. And there's an on and off switch right there. And you get a few goodies right out of the box. It comes with a little tire pump, nice little foot pump. I haven't seen that one yet reviewing a bike. The toolkit, and you got your battery charger right here. We are equipped with a 2-amp charger, not bad. And the owner's manual. This also shows you how to put together the bike. Set this bike up together out of the box, and the pictures are very well written out. So that's good to see. All right, guys, that's enough chitty chatter for now. I'm way too excited. Let's get the Helokeep ME-L out on the trail, and let's get it sent. Let's go. All right, guys, coming in hot. Skirt. Check it out how I look right next to this bike. I'm 5'9". This is how I stand. The saddle is below my waist right there. It is actually a very comfortable size for just probably about anybody you need. Throw my foot around it. Yeah, not bad. All right, we got the helmet on. We got all the goods. We got the camera. Let's hit the trail. Let's go. All right, guys, we are all aboard. Let's get this going here. We're in pedal assist 0. We're gonna see what this feels like pedaling it just as a normal bicycle in case you get stranded or run out of battery here. Yeah, I mean, it's going, it's smooth. We're rolling out, yeah, sure. I could pedal this a couple miles, wouldn't want to go more than that, but no problems right there. Keeping a nice 12 miles an hour through the trail. All right, enough of that. Let's bump this up 1 to pedal assist 1 here. I'm already going too fast for pedal assist 1. All right, pedal assist 1, about cadence is about a stroke and a half to get that going. Yeah, nice, easy, firm push right there. No problem. Pedal assist 1 looking good. Let's kick it up to pedal assist 2. Ooh, front suspension is very nice over those bumps right there. All right, pedal assist 2 kicks you off, no problem. That throws you right up to 16 miles an hour. Pedal assist 2 bringing us up to, all right, and we're in 7th gear on the Shimano there. We still have a little bit of pressure we can put in from our feet there, not ghost pedaling yet. 17 miles an hour, let's bump it up to pedal assist 3. Whoa, here we go. All right, 21 miles an hour, nice safe cruising speed right there. No problem, little brake check here. Not bad, brakes are a little soft. Could pull them in a little more, just adjusting those, but nonetheless, not bad. Let's keep it going. All right, pedal assist 3. This bike is actually pretty quick for how big it is. We're in pedal assist 4 now. We are at topping us out at 27 miles an hour. Oh man, that's just pedal assist 4. Let's go to pedal assist 5. Oh yeah, 29. We got 30 on the dash. 31. Oh, not bad. And we will GPS verify those numbers shortly. All right, first impressions going pretty good so far. It is a lot more lighter than it looks. And for balance, let's check it out. I'm trying to shake it myself. Yeah, it is pretty stable. I like it. Nice. So I'm going uphill right now, pedal assist 3. As soon as I get on that gas, it starts pulling. That Bafang motors, man, they're really good for that punch of torque there you get right off the bat. Let's get it up to, let's get it up there a little bit, 23 miles an hour. Let's go for the old death wobble test. Here we go. Oh, no death wobbles. Very nice. Check. Now, I'm actually pretty impressed on how powerful this motor feels right out from the get-go. Let's go ahead and do a 0 to 20 run here. All right, get that back down there, and 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, that front end even wanted to pick up 15, 18, 20. All right, we're gonna keep it going. We're at 24, 25, 26, rolling it hot. All right, 30, now we're gonna hit it uphill right here. See if we can hold us up the hill. Oh yeah, no problem ripping up that hill. This thing has got the torque, I love it. Now we're definitely gonna run a good range test today. This is only a 15 amp hour battery, so I wanna see how far that little battery can push this powerful motor. I'll have all the range data at the very end of the video for you. Let's go for a top speed test with a little downhill assistance. Man, this is a stable bike. I am comfortable at 32 miles an hour. I felt a little cutout, so we are limited. Good motor. Let's do a suspension test. Front forks, bang right into this. Oh, very soft. I was expecting some noises and some bangs and clunks. Oh, I don't think I've ripped up this fast cemetery road here like this. I love these Bafang motors. This thing is tearing it. It handles great. Oh, on the brake, 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 brake. Very good. Give it a couple pedals. Oh, man, this thing is hauling the mail. For a cargo bike, this thing rips. Yeah. All right, Helokeep, you got it going on. I'm really starting to dig this bike. I didn't think this was going to be this sturdy as a bike. It's nice. Yeah, you got yourself a little foot down there. You go down to that foot mode right there, click and hold that foot, and check it out. Ghost ride mode. Check it out. Woo. All right, I'm pretty happy with these front forks, these inverted front forks. Listen to that. Nice, that is good to hear, that air compression like that. Let's go for a little agility test here. We're gonna run this cord. We're gonna hit this switchback right here. Yeah, no problem whatsoever. And as far as just a nice comfortable cruiser, this has it. This is very sweet, I like it. And as I'm looking down at the forks, I can actually see through the headlight. I have never been able to see through a headlight and actually see the road. That's something you might have to experience on your own there. That is pretty cool. Man, climbing, man, what hills? There ain't even any hills around here. This thing just dominates them. Woo, all right, we are kicking on through. Full gears. The motor, you can hear the motor spool up, but it's not too loud. Big bump. Oh, yeah. All right, let's go ahead and run through the Shimano 7-speed real quick through it. First gear, nice low gear. I think we can do some good climbing. Second, third, shifting fast. No weird noises. I didn't adjust the derailleur or nothing out the box, and there we are, 7th gear. 20 miles an hour is the sweet spot. Any over that and you are ghost pedaling at that point, but that's typical for these fat tire style moped bikes. As far as pedaling and getting good exercise on this bike, because of how wide this basket is here, it kind of gets in the way a little bit of your knees right there. So that's something you got to look out for. It's not a big issue, just comparing it to actual, you know, road bikes or cruisers. Now, speaking of this little rack right there, man, I can kind of post my feet up and kind of hang out. I don't know why I'm laughing. This feels awesome though. Guys, whatever you do, don't ride like me. I only ride like this to showcase what's gonna go wrong, what's gonna break, or what's gonna happen before you purchase one of these bikes, so please don't ride like me. I wanna give a big thanks to Helokeep for sending me out this bike for review and testing. They did not ask to review my video, say anything, they just sent it out and told me to have some fun, so that's what we're gonna do today. All right, we got a nice little Elco Speedway right there coming on in. Looks like they're gonna be racing the little mini go-karts today. Freaking sweet. Big advantage of having an e-bike. You can kind of just coast and make your way in wherever you need to go. As long as you're nice and silent, you're good to go. All right, we gotta check these guys out, burning some laps here. Oh, too cool. Oh yeah. Yeah, he's pulling some G's around that corner. He's coming around number 1, corner 2. He's coming out corner 3 on the inside. Whoa! All right, doing good on the tar, but if you guys live off-road or in the country, let's see how these 20x4s do on the old gravel here. Yeah, going real good. Yeah, I got no problem doing a little off-road with this bike, hitting some gravel. Very sweet. Let's go for a little brake test. 20 miles an hour, lock them full up, and bam. Not bad. Not bad braking at all. No serious lock up there, but yeah, she did the trick right there. This feels like a big bike, but with that Bafang motor on the back, check it out. This thing will hang it. This thing, you just hold the throttle and it will just hang that front wheel. And if you gotta do a little emergency turnaround, oh yeah, you got no problem whipping a little Yui there. Now I gotta talk about something that these guys did right on this bike. They did something that no moped style bike has done yet that I have tested, and I have tested dozens of them. The throttle is here and the rear brake, it's right there. I am so happy that the rear brake is on the opposite side of the throttle, because if you need to go for emergency stop and you have your hand on that throttle, well, you have a little bit of a delay to grab that. You don't want to grab the front brake in emergency stop and go over the bars or watch out. So Helokeep, you keep up the good work on keeping the brakes on the right side, just like motorcycles are. This is exactly how it should be. And we're climbing a huge hill. We're in pedal assist too, and it's gaining speed up that one. That is a good 10% grade right there. All right, we are about 7.5 miles in. Everything's going really good so far. That front suspension is money right there. The rear suspension, a little tight for my 150-pound weight, but the rear motor, that Bafang, powering me through this review. All right, almost 8 miles in, going uphill, full throttle. I still have full battery bars. Oh, one just dropped right there, but nonetheless, I was not seeing any voltage sag or any weirdness going on with that. All right, we are whipping through the water tower right there. Let's go on a little full send. Big bump. Oh, got some air right there. All right, coming up, we'll test these brakes out around these switchbacks here, and handling really good. This thing is balanced. I feel centered, like it's a really good center of gravity on this bike that we got going on here. Coming through there, do a couple backstroke pedal, full switchback corner. Woohoo! Oh man, that was a blast. Let's do it one more time here. Full speed coming, tuck your front foot out like a motocross bike, and yeah, power through that trail. Really good agility, really good handling. Oh, off-road! And back on road. All right, as I was passing through this turn right here, I seen this little trail. Very little single track, and this is going straight uphill. Let's go check this out. We got that Bafang motor, so, oh yeah, we're going straight uphill. Oh, this thing's pulling. I'm in low gear too. Not good. Oh, it's rocks. It's pure rocks. Gnarly, dude. Wow, that's a trail right there. I wasn't ready for that at all. And we still got a ways to go. I'm gonna start that over again and drop down some gears and get this in the right gear and see if we can't pull up this hill here. You gotta turn the bike around. That front end is actually really light. Since it doesn't have that dual motor on the front, that front end is very manageable. All right, I got all the power turned on this time. Let's make it up this enduro hill. This is a serious good endurance test for this bike. Let's go. Here we go. Oh, I'm stuck in the rut. Dang it. Oh man, that Bafang is still pulling me. Oh, big rut. Come on. This is stressing that motor out. Here we go. Oh, coming through. It's still going. I've never been on this trail before. This is a big hill. Yes, and we pulled it. Oh, what is this? It keeps going. All right, pure rocks, big endurance test. Front end is coming up. Whoa. Oh my goodness. This is not a bike that I would have took that on if I didn't know how rough that was. But nonetheless, it dominated it. Well, all right then. We're gonna have to go back down, aren't we? Yes, we are. All right, send in. Coming in for a drop in. I'm on both the brakes. I like to use about 80% of the power in the rear brake and 30 up front, maybe 20 up front. Oh, I ain't kidding you when I say this is crazy. This is pretty crazy. Both my feet out on the brakes. I don't hear that chain slapping back there at all. That derailleur is doing its job, and up and out. Woo, feels good to be back out here. Nice, just killing it. All right, back on the road. Any problems, any weird noises? No, we are good. All right, you missed the trail, no worries. Oh man, that suspension is actually better than you think. All right, we got 2 bars left, R to 5. We are still hitting about 28 miles an hour going uphill there. Now going back down just slightly. Still wants to hit that 30, so it's good to see we can still get those top speeds. All right, and 3, 2, 1, lift off. There we go. Oh, 15 miles an hour. 18, 20, we put it down. All right, guys, we are almost 15 miles into it, and we're still rolling strong. This thing's still Got plenty of power through the agility test again, ripping through the little park here. All right. Ripping good. All right, we have sent it all over town today. The Helokeep is absolutely dominating the review today. I want to thank you guys very much for riding with me today. Guys, and there you have it. Thanks a lot for riding with me today. This bike is absolutely dominated. It was doing great in all my tests, including that hill climb that I didn't see coming today. Now, I didn't think this rear suspension was going to be that good for me because it is tight out of the box. When you sit on it, you really don't move it at all. But once you get past 20 miles an hour, it loosens up and it feels pretty good. Nonetheless, possibly on the next version, I would love to see these hydraulic or maybe with a softer spring in there or a coil adjustment where you can adjust the stiffness a little bit. But nonetheless, they did the job really well for me today. The front forks, you know what? This bike is under $1,100. Front forks, these Triple Crown forks, they are spot on. They are a 10 out of 10. Very plush feeling. Everything else did very good. The Bafang motor, what can we say? That thing absolutely torqued us around town, no problems. Very comfortable seat, very comfortable seating position. I like this bike a lot. As far as overall quality, everything is very good. I'm a little questionable about this little, looks like the controller box down here just seems to be a little exposed. I would like to have that tucked in there and tucked tight away from any water or debris or moisture that I could, but nonetheless, that is the one thing that I really haven't noticed about. They put the rear brake on the opposite side of the throttle. 10 out of 10. Way to go, guys. Keep up the good work. Now, I'll put the full range data on the screen right now for you so you can see how that goes. It is a small battery and it's a very powerful rear motor, so the range isn't going to be absolutely amazing. And that being said, if you guys need even extra power, they offer this in a dual motor, which is dual Bafang motors, 750. This thing probably absolutely shreds with that dual motor setup there, but nonetheless, I am very happy with the setup that this is right here. The front end is very light and is very manageable, and moving around this bike is no problem. Absolutely love the storage compartments. I love the lights that they put on front and rear. Those are very unique to this bike. But hey, nonetheless, that is the Helokeep ME-L. So hey, if you guys like this bike, I'll have the link down in the description. If I have any coupon codes for you, I'll try to save you some money as well. But nonetheless, guys, thank you so much for riding with me. Happy trails. Peace.